Hello my scrappy friends and a big welcome to my YouTube channel today. It's Melinda Sweetman here with you with my latest Share for Traci Reed designs. I'm creating these two pages, so that one and this one, and I'm playing with the super fun Jack and Skelly collection, which is Traci's newest Halloween collection. If you haven't seen my last video, I will link it up the top and down the bottom for you, but it inspired me to create a Halloween mini album of all the Halloweens and all the fun memories. So that is what I am working on today. This is my cover page that I am sticking this paper to, and I didn't quite do it straight, so I'm going to take it off, and you can see here that ATG has stuck it really good, but magic. You Who Undo is called. It's amazing. You can get it from Bunnings here in Australia. I'm not sure we can buy it elsewhere, but Bunnings. So I have done a journaling basically for what this album is about. You can see that on the right hand side there, and it is this page sits outside of a page protector. That's why there's the holes in it, which I'm going to punch in a second. And it is basically the why I have made this album. I'll just grab it. And while I'm busy trimming this down so it's the right size, I'll read you what I've written, because I thought a bit of a backstory might be interesting if anyone ever decides to pick up this album and read it later. So, for as long as I can remember watching TV and movies that involved anything Halloween in what seemed like every other country on the planet, I have so loved the idea of getting dressed up and just having lots of spooky fun. Halloween was not a thing when I was a kid, well, not in my neighbourhood. Nor would my mum ever let us embrace this, to her way of thinking, stupid holiday. So all of my spooky fun would need to hold off until I became a grown-up. I didn't think that it would take becoming a mum to fully embrace the magic and fun of Halloween, but these are the stories of our Halloweens. Some years we go all in, others some of us. One year we had a wedding and another year I was away, so it was just 3 boys. I'm putting these stories together in the October of 2024, and as yet I don't think any of us have really thought about what our Halloween this year will look like, but I'm excited to add stories each year, especially as the years keep flying past, and I know that my days with the boys wanting to do Halloween with me are no doubt numbered. So I will embrace this spooky fun again this year, and as long as I can, with my most favourite people in the whole world. So I have printed that straight onto the it is a 6x8 signature. I just added a text box in Photoshop Elements and printed that out as is. So I can just pop that straight into the album. I knew if I hand wrote it, it would be too long. So I figured this was an easier way of getting what I wanted to say into the album. I did want to add a little bit of something, so I have got this matte gold cardstock, and you can see I'm just cutting the center of it out because no one's ever gonna, like, it's a waste. I may as well save it for something else because I can always use gold cardstock somewhere. I'm gonna layer that on there, and then I'm gonna layer those two pieces straight onto that. I think it's a pumpkin floral, I think it is, I can't remember, and call that page good just about. So I'm just making sure that my borders are even on here. I'm sorry for my head, it's a bit hard to make sure it's straight, but that's that adhered on there. And yes, it is, it's pumpkin floral. I love it, it's so fun. So then I'm just going to adhere that on. I've already punched my holes, and then the very last thing I'm going to do on here, and then make sure I continue throughout the album, I think, is add some matte gold pearl, what are they called? You know, the little bling bits? Them things. I'm going to add those to the centers of all those flowers down the bottom here. So you can see I'm just adding a little bit of glue. I'm going to go through and do all the glue and then do all the sticking. This was, yeah, a really simple page to put together, and I like that it's the story of the album and right now what I'm thinking about Halloween and that kind of stuff. So that is that one. The other page that I'm working on is it's got two 6x4 pockets 2 vertical 6x4 pockets front and back, and I'm going to fill all 4 of them. And this is the first Halloween that I'm going to be documenting. So this is 2014, and you can see, so that top card that I just pushed over to the side there, that actually is, when you print the journaling card, it's got the lines on it, it's got the bats and the moon decoration up in the top, so the top left and bottom right. I've then gone in Photoshop Elements and added in some of the digital kit embellishments for my title, which is Let's Get Spooky. While I was creating this page, look how little my boys are. I couldn't help but play off the really scary, spooky, sarcastic kind of vibe. So I fully embraced it for this page. So I've got like Something Dreadfully Wicked, which is what I've stamped there, and I can't remember what the other one is, but I think it's Double Trouble or something to that effect. And Let's Get Spooky is the title. These photos are from 2014. I've got a little Jack Sparrow and a dinosaur. Cutest. They were so cute. I look back at these and go, this was 10 years ago? That's crazy. So I'm just, I've printed 6x4 cards from the collection as well. I will often print the pattern cards. So sometimes it's just a 3x4, sometimes it's the 4x6s, sometimes it's all of them. But I find the pattern cards super, super useful. I will often print those and the stickers from the collection when I first get it, and then from there kind of pick and choose what I want to print. So I've got tons to embellish with, but not stacks and stacks of like paper that I'm not going to use. So like I said, I have stamped and embossed those 2 sentiments. The other one is Double Double Toil and Trouble, because you know they're so scary. Absolutely crack me up. The bats I'm using on this spread are actually from the digital kit, and they are felt bats. It's a bit hard to capture it on camera, but they're really cute. It has felt, like, it looks like it has felt texture, which is really fun, and I have popped them up a little bit on some foam. I am trying to keep the foam to the thinnest foam that I have, so that I don't get, you know, 6 feet of dimension on each page. I'll run out of room in the album pretty quickly. Just playing with placement here and sticking things down. This year we had a friend who, where she lived, their estate was doing, like, having a Halloween party, so we headed down there. I was dressed, I couldn't even tell you what I was dressed as. I had this black sparkly dress on and pink glittery wings, so I don't know what I was meant to be, but that's what I was dressed as. But we had fun, the boys loved it. And it was, yeah, just something new and different for us, and we had lots of fun. So this is going to be the top pocket on the back of the page, and I'm just continuing on with the same kind of setup. I'm just popping these photos further to the left, and I'm actually going to hang that one of me over the edge and trim it off. I'm going to carry those bats across as well, just for a bit of continuity. And then this photo, and I've realized while I've gone through and printed like all of the photos from all of our Halloweens, and I didn't realize until I printed them all, I have this photo or a similar variation of this photo for just about every year, I think. Obviously it's something about it that I really love, and I can't help myself, but I do. I have a photo. Some years it's just my 2 boys, some years it is all 3 of them. But I have a photo from behind of them walking in their costumes. It's just really cute. Pulls on my heartstrings, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. So I wanted to make this photo a little bit extra special. So I've added a mat of that matte gold cardstock. I'm going to add a little bit of journaling here, which says exactly pretty much what I've just said. It says, there is just something so very sweet and magical when I see this that, unknown at the time, this was a new tradition to catch. So I do add my journaling off screen. I'm going to stick this one down, and then I'm going to add, I add a little ghost on here. It's so cute. This collection is so fun. I love it so much. I'm having so much fun with it. Yeah, and make sure that you jump on to the next video, because I don't have just one video today. I've got two. The other one is for Halloween 2015, again using the same collection. So if you would like to see more of this album come together, I'll leave the link up here, down there, in all the places. And all of the information, if you want stills and that kind of thing, are over on Traci's blog, which I will also link to. Like I said, I'm having heaps of fun playing in this album and creating these fun Halloween pages. It's getting me all excited for this year. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop them below. As always, thank you ever so much for choosing to spend your scrappy time with me. I truly do appreciate it. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next process video. Bye.